Let me think of something for all the Falcons fans that was talking junk all week long up to this point. We beat them at our lowest in 2023 with arguably the worst coach in franchise history. Last year, we beat them to knock them out the playoffs, and we just put BTA to get our first win 30-0. No comp. Our quarterback only needed 121 yards today to beat them by 30 points. So I'm just here to say, let's pipe down on the trash talk a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Because recently, we've been one of the worst run organizations in the NFL since 2018, and we own y'all. Like, it's not even a debate. I don't care what y'all say. This performance just proves recently we own y'all. We own every single one of y'all players. Okay, Bryce Young's better than Michael Penix. That guy sucks. Okay, we stopped the run today against Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier. He only has 72 yards today. Drake London, nothing. Michael Penix couldn't even look at J.C. Horn because he had that strapped all game long. Mike Jackson played great. Michael Penix saw ghosts today, throwing pick sixes to Shaw Smith-Wade. Mike Jackson threw it to Mike Jackson when his receiver slipped. 30-0, absolute beatdown of a game. The fact that Bryce Young only needed 121 yards to win this game by 30 points speaks volumes in a lot of different aspects of both sides of today's game for the Falcons and the Panthers. Okay, obviously this is a Panthers channel. I'm going to break down everything that I saw today. This is the most dominating win I've seen since the Steve Wilkes era, just simply put. Pick any game that Steve Wilkes won in 2022. This is easily probably equivalent to every single one of those games. Maybe even better. Ejiro Evero, outstanding performance today. I mean, he countered everything today. I told y'all in the preview that Bijan Robinson was going to be running to the outside a lot. And guess what? Every single run play was a toss. It was a sweep. And I told every single one of y'all in the preview that's what they going to do because he only ran 20% of his runs on the inside against the Vikings. And guess what? We countered that. We stopped that. Derek Brown had an outstanding game today. Our edge rushers, without Pat Jones, played outstanding today. The linebackers actually did not play bad today at all. Trevor Wallace made some plays. Christian Roseboom made some plays in the run game, which is surprising. Corners, J.C. Horn, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm having a video coming out tomorrow for J.C. Horn. I'm going to tell y'all why J.C. Horn is a top 3 cornerback in the NFL with film because this guy's strapping up everything. Listen, our defensive coordinator is stupid. Okay, if you saw today, he was really only on Drake London on third downs, which I guess is fine. I mean, if Mike Jackson's locking up Drake London, anybody can. Mike Jackson's been very good this year. So if it's working, it's working. But I really wish he would put JC on the best receiver every single week. But it's funny. Drake London is all this and that. No, he's not. No, he's not. Mike Jackson was on you the entire game, and you couldn't even do anything but give 55 yards up. That's it. And a lot of those yards honestly came towards the end of the game in the fourth quarter. BTA. Nothing. Y'all had nothing to show for today with all the trash talk y'all was giving on my channel too in the preview talking about it's going to be a blowout. First of all, it's a divisional game. This game should never be a blowout. I don't care what it is, who's better, who's not. But it went the other way. We blew y'all out. 30-0. The first shutout since 2015? I think the broadcast says since we had a 30-point shutout. You know what? We're going to the Super Bowl, baby. I don't care. Listen, I'm hype. And our next 4 games are when we got the Patriots. Next we've got the Dolphins. And I know we got the Jets. I mean, we got the easiest schedule coming up these next 4 games. And I don't want to start getting delusional, but the Falcons have made us delusional the last 3 years. They got us this hype for the season last year because we whooped them last year, and Bryce gave 44 points to them last year to end their playoff hopes. This team loves to give us hope. So I love the Falcons, man. They give us hope. The offensive line dealt with some injuries, pushed today all game long in the run game. In the pass game, gave Bryce time. Bryce delivered. He was a game manager, 16 for 24, 121 yards, but that's all he needed. My boy did not need to throw 55 times today, 300 yards to win this game. He didn't, and it was a 30-point win. Chuba Hubbard, 17 carries, 73 yards. Love the efficiency from the running back duo with Rico and Chuba today. T-Mac should have had at least 80 yards today with some of the drops that he had. Trying to do a little too much, but he still had pretty much a 50-yard game today. In his third game, still getting better, still progressing as a number one receiver in this room. Chris Roseboom had 9 tackles on defense. Had a terrible game last week. Did not really do anything bad this week. Had just a very good game today. From overall, this defense just looked sharp. It looked very. I don't know what flipped the switch. I don't know if it was because it was the Falcons. I don't know what it was. But all I know is that the defense played outstanding today. You gave up 0 points. Just it is what it is, man. Princely, pressure. That's the biggest thing I saw from Princely today was pressure. He got the most pressure once again. I like the pressure today. He got pressure from the outside. He got pressure from the inside. Amazing player. And guess what? Jaravero smart. Oh my gosh. I don't know if he heard the noise. We've been saying all week, why is Trayvon Morgan coverage? Why is he guarding tight ends? And guess what? Today, he was in the box. He was blitzing the entire game on Bijan Robinson and had an outstanding game. That honestly, he might have been the second best player on defense today. Obviously, besides J.C. Horn, because J.C. Horn is simply the best player on this team. I don't think it's a debate right now because he is locking up every side. No matter who he's on, he's locking it up. And I cannot wait to make that video for you guys here soon to show you guys why J.C. Horn is that guy at corner. And he's one of the best in the league. And I've been saying that for a long time, but because he's been injured and no one knows, because we're the Panthers, no one wants to respect him as a player. But guess what? People going to respect him now. It's crazy because last week I was just like all doom and gloom. But when you play the Falcons, man, listen, they can give you hope. They can give you hope. And it's funny because, man, Falcons fans been in mentions. They've been tweeting at me all on Twitter. Just all this. And I've been respectful. I gave them hope. I was like, man, y'all are a good team. I thought it was going to be a good game, but you 30-0 with all that smack talk, I can't hold back any longer. Guess what? We beat y'all this time, and we're going to beat y'all again next time. Listen, we can go 2-15. I don't care. As long as we beat y'all twice, success of a season, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Worst fan base in the league, worst team in the league, everything about y'all. Listen, BTA, 30-0, I don't want to hear nothing. Great game. Great game called from Dave Canales as well because I've been hammering the fast starts. You need to call. That first drive was beautiful from Dave Canales. The run, the pass, the design, everything. Bryce Young, no turnovers, looked outstanding today. Obviously was a game manager, used his legs when he needed to use his legs. Obviously missed some opportunities with that behind throw to Hunter Renfrow. Don't know exactly what time it was, but it was a third down. It was a critical third down, but he played pretty well today. Okay, obviously Rico, I don't know exactly the numbers from Rico. He had 10 carries for 30 yards. Obviously not that efficient, but he had a touchdown, made some plays. Chuba Hubbard had 17 carries. A lot of those carries did come at the end of the very last two drives. I want to see us carry the ball more with Chuba. Simply put, I want him to have 20 carries by mid-fourth quarter every single game because he's that good, and you saw it today. He is our best offensive player right now. You could say T-Mac for sure, but he's still getting used to the game, right? I don't expect him to be the best player right now because he's getting used to the NFL. He's a receiver. It happens. He's a rookie. I'm not going to expect him to come out here and get 100 yards every game. He has to ease his way into it. But we know the talent's there, and he's going to end up hitting good potential. But right now, Chuba Hubbard, you need to lean on the run game every single week, simply put. And Chuba Hubbard should not be at 10, 12 carries by the fourth quarter because then you're not using him enough. He's averaging 4.5 yards a carry. Should be using him more. Should be at 20 by mid-fourth quarter. Should be at 20 by the end of the game. Okay, if 17 is not bad, especially because your defense played amazing. Shaw Smith-Wade, I had him as one of my breakout players this season. Really on defense is what I had him at. Had that pick six on Michael Penix, read it like a book. After that play, I thought it was pretty much over, man. I was like, yeah, we got the momentum. It's going to be hard for them to find it again because I could see that sideline was kind of lost. They had nothing else in them. And I'm happy, man. Because, again, our schedule coming up is very favorable to us. We got the Patriots and Dolphins next 2 weeks. The Patriots are a good team. Let's not overshadow them because we're the Panthers still, and we can easily lose that game. They have a good defense. They have a good quarterback. They have good pieces just like us. I think that's going to be a dogfight of a game. But the Dolphins in 2 weeks, that should be a win. You should be able to win that game. Are we going to? I don't know. But we should be able to win that game. Got the Jets coming up. You got a favorable schedule in front of you. Try to get some wins. Start stacking wins. Great games today from both sides of the ball. Offensively, you didn't have to do a lot because the Falcons were that bad of a team that you didn't have to do much on offense, passing the ball, or even running the ball. I love it. I'm hype. And if you guys are Falcons fans in here, I don't care. Okay, come at me. Y'all lost by 30 points. you can't say nothing to me anymore. Okay. And Panthers fans, listen, bigger days are ahead. I hope that this is not a fluke of a game because I'll be pretty upset. But 30-0, it can't be a fluke, right? Can't be. Can't be. So we're on the road to 1K, about 50 away. If you guys don't subscribe for me. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys next Sunday for my stream against the Patriots. I'm very excited about that game. And yeah, go Panthers. Peace.